Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how offering too much is actually losing you money. So this is what we're going to be looking at today, is understanding the transformation that you are offering and getting this right. What most people do wrong is they offer too much. And when you offer too much, one, you don't get good results. Also, you confuse people as they don't really know what it is you are offering. So we need to get really, really specific on who we are targeting, but we also need to get really, really specific on the transformation that we are offering. So I'm sure you've seen all of this before. If you have been in the coaching consulting space or you offer anything online, you understand that your product and your offer has to take your prospects from their current situation to their desired situation. Now, whether you're business to business or B2C, what a lot of people miss out is they don't understand that you're kind of not B2B or B2C, you're P2P, you're person to person. For anyone, any business to get results, they're going to have to, various people or the specific person is going to have to change their current identity to an aspirational identity or to a new identity. We're all in the business of personal transformation, whatever it is. Whatever it is, we're all in the business of personal transformation. So I'm going to unpack this a little bit more. So we obviously want to get people from their current situation to their desired situation. If we can do that, that is a great offer. We want to get them from their current identity to an aspirational identity. And we talk to this aspirational identity in our marketing. Now, in order for someone to get to their desired situation, they must view you as the vehicle that is going to get them there. They must view you as the vehicle that gets them to that desired situation and towards their aspirational identity. Okay. Now, what too many people do, and this is where they go wrong, is they try and offer too much. They try and start with people from the ground up and take them all the way to this crazy ending. Now, I want you to think of this like a treacherous path, okay? And on this treacherous path from this starting point all the way to this ending point, there are all these little rivers to cross. Some big rivers, some small rivers, but there's loads of these rivers to cross. Your offer should not be helping people from all the way at the start to all the way at the end. You need to help people over a specific river, okay? If you try and help people all the way from the start to all the way to the end, you're going to be building, think of it like this, you're going to be building rickety wooden swinging bridges, and you're going to just about get them across. You're not going to be able to get many people across because you haven't got time to invest in one bridge. You've only got time to invest in all these little rickety bridges that are getting them across. What we want to do instead is we want to pick the river that we get people across, and we want to build a highway that we can drive 6 or 7 sports cars across at a time. So we become the best bridge or the best person at getting people from one side of the river to the other in the quickest time with the least amount of effort possible. If we're doing that, we have a valuable offer. If we're doing too much, we're going to be building rickety bridges. These rickety bridges, okay, you can think of this as the quality of your coaching or the quality of your offer. If you're offering too much, there's no way that you are an expert in all of these areas. You need to find what the specific river is that you are helping people cross, and then you need to build a fucking highway over it, okay, that people can drive through over it in a Ferrari and they enjoy the experience, it's comfortable. Think of it like that, okay? That's a really good way to think about your offer. Okay, so we get people from their current situation to their desired situation. They must view you as the vehicle that is going to get them there, okay? Now, with this current identity, in order for your offer to be effective and in order for you to be an effective marketer, you need to understand their pain points and their aspirations. Okay, I'm sure you've heard this before, but you need to understand where they are with their current identity, and you need to understand what pains and problems they are having at the moment. How do they feel right now, and how do they want to feel? Their pains to their aspirations and their goals. They need to view you as the method, and you do this through all of your marketing. They need to view you as the method that is going to get them towards how they want to feel. Okay, so it's always like we said, even if it's B2B, it's a personal change. It's P2P, it's a personal transformation. Okay, it's from how are they feeling right now, stuck, unsure, unable to scale, don't have systems in place, to secure, making 6 figures, have systems in place, know who to hire, outsourcing their work. Okay, and then in the marketing, I'm talking about myself now. In the marketing, what I'll talk about is how you'll kind of feel when you get there, like the security of your business earning 6 figures a year minimum. Okay, how's that going to feel compared to where you are potentially at the moment, where you're stuck, you have good months, you have bad months, you're up and down, your offer isn't really in place, you feel unsure, you don't know how to talk to prospects with confidence because your offer's a bit sort of trying to help everyone and you're speaking to no one, where feeling really confident in your offer, that you have a clear offer that is the highway that you can drive a Ferrari offer, and you feel really confident in your offer and you know exactly who you are offering it to. Now, talking about who are we offering this to, we need to get specific on our avatar. Now, there's a million different things you can do online for finding the correct avatar. There's so many different exercises that you can do. Now, here are the 4 biggest things that you need to focus on when you're thinking about your avatar. And to be honest, if you understand their current situation and their desired situation, you should have a pretty good idea of where this person is, where your avatar is, okay? So this really is, if you've been in the game a little bit, you should understand this, okay? But this is what a lot of people miss out on. This is what I wanted to cover. Now, you need to make sure that, yes, you've got your avatar and you understand their current situation, but you also need to make sure that you tick all of these 4 things. You need to make sure that they are easy to find online on a specific channel. If they're perhaps a bit older and a bit more corporate, you're going to find them on LinkedIn. If they're younger, maybe you're going to find them on TikTok. Okay, so there's no point speaking to the younger people on the younger people on LinkedIn, and there's no point speaking to the older people on TikTok. That's a very broad example and isn't necessarily accurate, but it's just to illustrate my point. Okay, so think about, where is my specific avatar hanging out online? Okay, so for me, I like to use Instagram and I like to use YouTube. Okay, it's personally where I will hang out the most as well, and I like them as tools. I think there's a lot you can do with those tools. Next, they need to have money. There is no point offering something to people who have money, do not have money, or businesses that do not have money. There is no point in offering something if they do not have the financial means to invest in you. You're wasting your time. You are wasting your time. That's it. They must have money. Okay, so you need to make sure that you're positioning it to someone who has money. Now, a big mistake that I see people do, you see like people in the fitness space. I help entrepreneurs. Okay, great. Most entrepreneurs are entrepreneurs. So what you're doing is you're actually offering it to people who also have no money. So really, it's the first thing people think. They're like, oh, I'll just offer it to entrepreneurs then, because they have money. You need to get more creative than that. Maybe it's people who work in a specific kind of brick and mortar business even. Maybe it's someone in a particular corporate career. Like I work with lawyers, perhaps. Like, get specific about them having money, the person having money, if you're offering it to a person, or the business having money. Okay, don't just be like, oh, business owners. That is lazy. Okay, and if you need a bit of help kind of refining that, drop me a DM on Instagram and I'll happily kind of give you a few examples dependent on what your offer is. But do not do the thing where it's like, I help entrepreneurs get clear with their mindset and add an extra 30k per month. What? An entrepreneur who's already earning minimum 30k per month has got a pretty clear mindset. That's really, really lazy. Okay, so there's more creative ways to do it. Yes, you will be targeting some entrepreneurs perhaps, but there's more creative ways to do it. Don't fall into that trap. Okay, next, you must be solving a painful problem that needs solving. What a lot of people do is they create a problem that they think needs solving. They create an imaginary problem that they're like, oh, there we go, I'll offer that. Whereas they haven't done the market research to find out, does this problem actually need solving, and does it need solving? Okay, not that would be nice. So it has to be a must, not a that would be nice problem. Okay, so a that would be nice offer is not a valuable offer. That you can't do high ticket for a that would be nice offer. It needs to be a painful problem that needs solving. Okay, the house must be burning down. Okay, it's not just like, oh, we're going to change your curtain rails, for example. Like, that's perhaps a crass example, but it needs to be a very painful problem that needs solving, that needs solving. So do some market research. Okay, whoever's in your niche, ask around. What are they struggling with? Don't try and sell them anything if you don't know. Just ask them what they're struggling with. Spend some time in a certain niche. Which niche are you in? Really understand it, seep into it, and then you can position yourself where you're solving a problem that needs solving. You don't want to be building your bridge somewhere that there's already a highway, okay, that there's already a road, and that it's fine. Okay, you need to build it where it's actually a challenge that they need to overcome. And then the last one is you need to offer it to a specific audience. Okay, so it needs to be a very, very specific audience. Okay, that can be between age range, gender, demographic, background, whatever it is. Okay, specific audience. So remember this. Make sure that your offer is targeted towards a specific audience who have a painful problem, they're easy to find online, and they have money to invest. If you follow all of these things that we have covered, and remember to position yourself as the vehicle that gets your prospects from their current situation to their desired situation, from their current identity to their aspirational identity, you will be ahead of so many people in the online space. Good luck. Hope that's useful.